What's going on?
Man, it's good to be with you, Brett. It's fantastic. Thank you for inviting us into your home.
Hey, welcome to my home. We've never really had the creative bandwidth to think about Christmas music for the church. And so Passion has never made a Christmas record. And so, to be honest, I was so intimidated by it because when I think of Christmas songs, I think of like Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which was written in the 1700s. And I think it's going to do okay. Like everybody knows it and everybody loves it. And then also I think about sometimes like the Christmas songs don't feel quite as worshipful as like the worship songs. And so for me, it was just this weird space. And, but Ben, I remember when we were hanging out last summer, you were telling me how much you love Christmas songs. And why do you love Christmas songs so much?
Well, I think that one of the things that's awesome, like about, Christmas time is that people like lean into faith in a way that they don't like a lot of times throughout the year.
Yep.
And so it's wild, you'll go to like a community event and people are singing, the words they're singing are like incredible, like confessions of
Right.
faith. They're worship confessions. And so as a songwriter, like as somebody who is passionate about writing songs that do that very thing, it's kind of this rare and unique opportunity that we get like once a year, but every year to be able to contribute something to that space. So I don't know, like I think that the possibility is great. And I think with the song that we've written, it feels like it's something that you could sing at any point during the year. Like it feels like a worship song.
Totally.
But the confession is also, it's got that Christmas element too. So it feels kind of right for the season as well.
It's like this, like what Ben was saying, like it was almost like we were writing a worship song, and we knew it was for Christmas, but it was a song that we wanted to confess about how great God was. And I remember singing, I can't remember whether it was we were singing like Glory to God, but I remember when you sung that or you played the piano riff and it kind of, the song just started flowing. It was that riff at the beginning that then we got the verse melody and it kind of just all happened so quickly that like it's hard to even remember how each part of it was done. And so listening back the next day, I was like, whoa, how did this all happen so quickly,
So quick.
Yeah. One of the things I loved in that writing process was obviously like working off Isaiah 9, like you said, kind of trying to make sure that we had captured the heart of that. I think it's verses 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And trying to capture the essence of that. But I remember at one point we kind of were going, do we need a bridge for this song? And so we started messing with that, but it just felt like you were just kind of adding for the sake of adding a bridge. Didn't kind of necessarily feel like it needed it. And then I remember you saying like, what about if there's something that talks about like the joy that we have, like, because particularly like in a year like this where you realize like, the hope that that what Jesus has done is going to be completed one day. This sort of a picture of eternal hope and joy that comes kind of rushing into a year where we probably need it as much or more than ever. So when you mentioned that, I was like, let's go for it. So we sort of pivoted and went for that final verse. And I'm so glad it's still now when I listen to the song, that's kind of one of my favorite moments in the song because it feels like there's just this direction shift that kind of keeps your eyes looking forward, keeps your eyes looking up. And I love that.
There's this young worship leader, and I want you guys to meet her. Chidima, who ends up singing this song, and she's amazing. And hold on, I'm gonna bring her in. I want you guys to meet her. Chidima.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Y'all.
Guys,
greatest voice ever.
Ever.
Oh my gosh, stop.
This is Chidima. She has been leading worship in our church for a few years, and she graduated from Texas A&M and then moved to Atlanta to be a part of Passion City Church, and has just served the house and led in so many spaces. She was at Passion 2020 with Crowder this last year, singing a song too. But Chidima, we were just talking about the song and how God just kind of like gave it to us, and then you stepped in and really helped carry this song to people. When you first heard it, what were some things that you started thinking about it and started stirring up in your heart?
I love the picture that it paints of God as this grand being. He's wonderful, wise, and counsel, all of those things. And kind of like Shelley said, the only response that you have is one of adoration and praise. And so I love that that's exactly what we get to do when we get to the chorus. It says, glory to God in the highest. And so listening to it, I got kind of emotional because it's so beautiful. And I just cannot believe that those words are real and they're available to all of us. Like it's a true thing that we're singing and everyone has access to it. It's awesome.
The final line of that chorus that says the grace of God with us, that to me, that is just such a beautiful picture about the heart of God, firstly for all creation, for us as individuals, but us as a collective, that kind of love of God, the heart of God would reach out to save, to restore the world that he made and saw was good, that he's still at work bringing it back and restoring it to that good. And I think for us, we can live with that confidence that the grace of God is like literally with us through the person of Jesus. And that didn't extinguish thousands of years ago, but it's very true today.
With joy and